All right, switching gears, the federal judge ordering Hillary Clinton to testify for the first time in a deposition under oath. Now, Judicial Watch uncovered the Clinton server email scandal. They're the ones who uncovered it. In its FOIA lawsuits to uncover what the Obama administration, what it was saying and misleading on Benghazi. Now, here's the thing. Hillary's private email server is connected to Benghazi and what happened there. The judge in this case authorized discovery into whether the Benghazi controversy motivated the cover-up via the use of Hillary Clinton's email system. So the judge said it was one of the worst modern offenses to government transparency in the history of the country. So the two are connected. Your reaction?
Well, this is Judge Lambeth, who doesn't mince words, and he is right about that. Look, we have very strict federal laws on federal records and transparency in order to prevent exactly what Hillary Clinton was doing. And it's a good thing that her deposition is being ordered. If you look at what Judge Lambeth said, he is obviously very skeptical about the collective amnesia that Hillary Clinton has expressed in the written interrogatories, the written discovery.
The selective amnesia,
yes,
right?
Yes, the selective amnesia. And that's going to be tougher for her to keep asserting when she is in a deposition that is live before lawyers.
Let's talk about that. The judge said about Hillary's prior testimony, which was mostly done through written, sworn answers, the judge said that was not sufficient. The judge said, quote, the numerous times in which Hillary Clinton said she could not recall or remember, that's not going to fly anymore. The judge saying with the deposition, the Judicial Watch lawyers can hold up documents to Hillary Clinton, hold up testimony to Hillary Clinton, force Hillary Clinton to testify about these documents right then and there in order to refresh her recollection. Final word to you, Hans?
All of this is very important for one purpose only, and that is accountability to the public for wrongdoing in the federal government.
Well, she's in a corner now. Hans, great to see you. Come back soon.
Thanks for having me.
We can make a difference. Hillary Clinton is not the president. We started asking questions about Benghazi. We found smoking gun documents that led to the Select Committee. But we said, where are Hillary Clinton's emails? And I thought, well, maybe she didn't use emails. But we checked. And that led to the uncovering of the Clinton email scandal. So little old Judicial Watch took on the State Department and the Justice Department and Hillary Clinton and exposed one of the greatest scandals of our time. Now, I know a lot of you would want to see Hillary Clinton prosecuted for what she did, right? But when you think about it, the American people sat as a grand jury on Election Day in 2016, and they indicted her, didn't they? But she knew she was under the gun, and that's why they began spying on and targeting Donald Trump. First his campaign, and then his presidency. If you want to investigate Russia collusion, then you investigate Hillary Clinton, her people working with Russia intelligence to dig up fake dirt on Donald Trump to give to the FBI, the corrupt FBI under James Comey, that misused it to target on and spy on Trump's team. That is the basis for the Mueller investigation, and that's why it needs to be shut down. I was at the hearing the other day with General Flynn. What a miscarriage of justice that is. This man was ambushed by the Comey FBI. I don't think he lied. But he was unfairly targeted by people trying not only to get at Flynn because he was known as someone who was a critic of Barack Obama, but obviously get through the president. James Comey, Peter Strzok, Andrew McCabe, Sally Yates, the holdover Department of Justice official from the Obama administration. The Flynn railroading is a deep state special. And if the judge doesn't want to throw it out, the President of the United States should pardon General Flynn. And I also recommend the president do the following: release all the records. The deep state thrives in secrecy. They don't want you to know what they're up to. We already caught them with this shady FISA warrants, these illegal spy applications that were full of lies designed to mislead the courts into allowing spying on the Trump team. The president released part of it. There's more to be released. Transparency is your friend. That's what Judicial Watch is doing. We have over 30 Freedom of Information Act lawsuits in federal court trying to get answers about the deep state efforts to overthrow the President of the United States.
If I may, Senator Sanders keeps bringing up the speeches that you gave to Goldman Sachs. So I'd like to ask you, you've said that you don't want to release the transcripts until everybody does it. But if there's nothing in those speeches that you think would change voters' minds, why not just release the transcripts and put this whole issue to bed? You know, first of all,
a D.C. District Court judge today ordered the deposition of Hillary Clinton in a Judicial Watch lawsuit. The former Secretary of State will have to answer questions under oath about her emails and Benghazi attack documents. Judge Royce Lamberth stated the following in his ruling, quote, "The State Department has thus failed to persuade the court that all of Secretary Clinton's recoverable emails have been located. This is unacceptable." Joining us tonight, Tom Fitton, president of Judicial Watch. And Tom, congratulations on this ruling, and get your thoughts about where this goes now. This is not the first time that a judge has said proceed. It's striking that it's in a D.C. federal court, district court.
Yes, and it's over the objections of the Justice Department and the State Department. They were in court in December against us on this very issue, trying to shut the inquiry down. We got one or two attorneys on our side. I'm sitting there. On the other side are 6 attorneys with the government and 4 lawyers for Hillary Clinton and her aides. And thankfully, the judge overruled the objections to further questioning here, because we have had more evidence come out as a result of discovery. In this case, this is the case, by the way, Lou, that broke open the Clinton email scandal way back in 2015. Right. It's about Benghazi talking points. And, you know, the judge wants to know, what was Hillary Clinton thinking when she was using this system as it relates to the Freedom of Information Act? He wants to know about whether there are document issues related to Benghazi. And her top aide, Cheryl Mills, also has to be questioned. He also authorized us to subpoena Google because there's this issue about whether one of her email aides or vendors had sent all of her emails to a Google account. So this is a broadening inquiry. It's limited in scope. We can't get to ask every question under the sun we might want to, but it's remarkable that A, the Justice Department and State Department opposed this.
The State Department and the Justice Department.
Yeah, they were all in there yelling about it. Yep. Every effort we made to get more answers, they've opposed.
On what grounds, if I may inquire? I mean, I hate to seem stunned, but to see this Justice Department again trying to shut down an inquiry into a matter that is far from settled, and certainly in the view of the public, is remarkable.
Well, they suggested the extraordinary circumstances necessary for discovery and questioning witnesses under oath hadn't been met by the Clinton email scandal. They didn't think it was serious enough. They thought all the questions had been answered, and obviously the court disagreed. We're getting more testimony showing that there was, for instance, we just got a Benghazi email showing that they had a Benghazi email for years that they're holding back. And that if it had been disclosed, the whole email scandal would have been exposed years ago. And then the FBI and State Department are dribbling out more Clinton emails. The judge is upset with the way this has been handled by the State Department and the Justice Department, and he thinks Hillary Clinton can provide more information because she has answered questions under oath, but in writing to us. And for the judge's point of view, that hasn't been sufficient, and we should be able to question her directly. Our attorneys will. And follow up directly with her in person. So this is a straightforward case in many respects. What's remarkable is the obstruction we've been facing from this administration. The president said when I tweeted about this from one of our last appearances, he said it was a disgrace that the Justice Department was still defending Hillary Clinton, and we'll see what happens next. We have to get it done within 75 days, Lou.
Well, good luck, and the country desperately needs to know the answers to the questions you're going to pose, and good for Judge Lamberth for standing up for justice of all things. Let me turn to Lindsey Graham, congratulating Joe and Jill Biden on their South Carolina victory, and he still has not done anything about investigating the Bidens, Burisma, the entire Ukrainian quagmire. Why not?
I don't know why not. And this is why we have Judicial Watch, because this is the work we do, because we don't rely on Senate